No matter where you are, we want you to be physically active. And we want to give you some ideas on how you can do that. No matter what part of the state you're at, if you're at your home or if you're out and about in the community. So taking a day trip to the mountains, or even just somewhere that you can go hiking. There's a lot of beautiful scenery in North Carolina just driving towards the mountains, but there's a lot of places even locally that you can be physically active, whether it's to go biking, canoeing, walking, picking up leaves, picking apples or fruit off of a tree, or just taking a hike. I know I often will take my dogs around the area and go for a walk with them, even if I can't make it all the way to the mountains. It's not quite warm enough yet for the pool, but if you have a local or community pool that you can participate in, I know there's also one in Orange County, the Sportsplex, that you can go and pay to swim around in. But there's a lot of things that you can do just besides, swimming laps. You can just take a ball or some toys to play with. You can play like we did when I was a kid, played Marco Polo or played tag, just jumping around or even floating. It gives you a lot of different exercise, and that's why water aerobics is such a wonderful exercise for your entire body, because you're working muscles and things that you don't even know until later. North Carolina has wonderful mountains, but we also have beaches. And we have a lot of beaches that are known for a lot of tourists because there are so many things that you can do there. Again, just like the pool, if you want to swim, you can just run or walk on the beach. You can go fishing. You can dig in the sand and make a sand castle. You can just splash around, or even just picking up seashells. You don't think about it being physically active, but just bending down is kind of like you're touching your toes, basically, back and forth, picking up shells, doing something that my family loves to do. But when I can't get to the beach or to the mountain, again, I might just go to a local park. Some of them have a variety of different playgrounds, so your kids can climb and jump and get all of their energy out there. And some of the playgrounds are adult friendly. I know the play area outside at the Museum of Life and Science in Durham. It is something that even adults could crawl up in there and walk around on the ropes course outside and not feel like I'm trying to squeeze through a very small opening there. But you can slide, you can run around, you can climb on the rock walls, you can just kick a ball, throw a frisbee, take a football or a soccer ball or a baseball and a bat if they have some of the areas for you to do that. As long as you're far enough away from everybody, you're not going to hit anybody with a ball. And just walking around, skipping, doing jump rope. A lot of the parks have some different creative little areas over there. So getting out to different parks, exploring different areas in your community, not just going always to the same one. But if you don't want to get out and about, or you don't want to drive around anywhere, there's a lot that you can just do in your backyard, or even inside your house. We'll play hide and seek in the house or outside. We can get some chalk and draw on the concrete and play hopscotch. My kids will ride their bike or a four-wheeler or scooter or whatever they have around, but just even when they don't have all that stuff. The girls will jump rope, they'll run, they'll skip, they'll hop, they'll walk. They love when it's raining because they'll splash in puddles. So just being active with your family, even if it's in your backyard, is a wonderful way to be physically active no matter where you are. Hopefully we've been able to give you some ideas or just remind you of some of the things that you probably did when you were a kid, so you can get out and be physically active with your family or grandchildren, or just being physically active by yourself is perfectly fine. So don't forget, adults need 30 minutes of physical activity 5 days a week, and kids need 60 minutes. This is your food for thought.